An oppressive low now developing in the North Pacific will set up an XXL swell for the west coast this weekend before tracking across the U.S. and setting up solid surf for the Gulf and East Coast next week. The storm of interest is deepening to the northeast of Hawaii as of Thursday afternoon with an expanding fetch of 50-knot wind and seas forecast to reach up to 40 feet just 500 miles from the Northern California coast. A massive west-northwest swell will slam the Pacific Northwest and Northern California late Friday and Saturday with smaller but still very solid swell for Southern California. Wind will be largely problematic as the storm moves onshore, but the more tucked away spots should see some moments of manageable wind and good surf over the weekend. For later in the weekend through early next week, a branch of this low will track eastward, eventually through the Gulf of Mexico and up the U.S. East Coast. As a result, strong wind swell will develop for the Florida Gulf with a mix of strong southerly and easterly wind swell for the East Coast next week. At this point, conditions look most favorable for those zones heading into the middle of next week. For all the details in your local area, be sure to stay tuned to the Surfline Premium Forecast or the Premium Surf Feed in the iOS app. Happy hunting, have a great weekend.